Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today was Sony's inaugural State of Play, their version of Nintendo Direct. And I think a lot of people were excited about this, including myself, and there was a lot of disappointment. Initially, I was not going to speak on this, but there's been some news that has come forth about some crazy ass shenanigans going on. And I figured, you know what? Why not comment on this, give you guys my thoughts. So what happened was I got to pull this up on Twitter. Hades Izanami, got to give credit where credit's due. He shared with me a post from Jay Fonzarelli. He made a YouTube video, a little short and sweet YouTube video talking about some I think he called it fuckery. And we're going to get to that in a moment. I thought it was pretty damn interesting and weird, but I know my channel, we mostly talk about retro gaming. We go into a little bit of current gen stuff, but mostly Nintendo Switch, to be all fair and honest. Don't really do too much with the PlayStation, but I do love Sony. I have a literal shit ton of games. Most of them I have not played yet, but I've been trying to pull myself away from the Nintendo Switch and get that PlayStation reinvigoration going, wanting to just dive into it and just start playing PlayStation games. Today, before the Sony Direct, whatever the heck, the State of Play, before that started, I re-upped my PlayStation, whatever it's called, what is it? PlayStation Plus. I can't even think right now. I re-upped my PlayStation Plus for a year. I have not had PlayStation Plus for a while. I was so excited for this. I was like, dude, I got to get ready. I know I posted yesterday across like social media, like, hey, I'm at Best Buy looking for some PS4 games. What's up? And I grabbed Sekiro Shadows, Shadows Die Twice. I was super excited for this. I was like, you know what, man? I'm going to be diving into this, getting into some PlayStation action and really get reinvigorated. And I still am. The Sony Direct thing isn't pulling me away from that, but I was really hoping to see some craziness for your inaugural show of your version of the Direct. You're pulled out of E3. You're like, forget y'all. We're doing our thing and showcasing games this way. I'm a fan of that. I'm like, that's cool, man. I like Nintendo's approach with the way they do this. Sony wanted to pull out and do their version of it. Cool. But for their first show, it was really, really limited in all honesty. You guys saw it was mostly PlayStation VR games. I'm a PlayStation VR fan. I'm not going to lie. I got my whole setup in here, got everything going. I got quite a few VR games. I don't play it as often as I would like because it is such a pain in the ass to get everything set up. I was watching the Sony State of Play when Smash JT was live stream commentating on it. That's how I watched it. I didn't actually watch it on PlayStation's stream. And it was a big thing, man. A lot of us, including Smash, were talking about, yeah, you know, this is all VR stuff. And I don't use this as often like many others because it's such a hassle. Like, I don't have a dedicated space for VR. You have to have the space. You have to be able to manage all these cords and wires. And, you know, they've been decreasing the price on this thing since last year, putting out crazy deals, because to me, it kind of seemed like this is like a PlayStation Vita thing going on, where it's kind of like we tried, it didn't go as well as we hoped. Like the attach rate, people buying these, it's not as crazy as we'd hoped. And let's just try to get rid of them, right? That's the way I thought it was. And this Sony State of Play was more of a, let's reinvigorate the PlayStation VR. They showed a lot of VR games, a lot of stuff. A couple things I had slight interest in. No Man's Sky is a game that I do want to get back into. And with all these crazy updates, it does seem pretty legit. But I'm just not amped up for the VR stuff as much as other people might be. If this effort that they're putting into to kind of get this stuff back out there, why couldn't they have done that with the PlayStation Vita? The Vita was an awesome handheld. I played the crap out of it. Touken Kiwami, Dragon Quest Builders, the Capcom fighting games for it. I played a ton of games on that device. It was so awesome. Their proprietary memory cards screwed it up. Not even lack of third-party support, because there's still like third-party companies who are supporting it for the longest time, but it was a lack of Sony supporting it. They didn't support their own damn device. They didn't put out those AAA titles. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of shame on you guys. But now you're pumping this out for the VR, trying to get this back out into the mainstream, get people interested. Cool, more power to you. But for your first attempt at this, it was very lackluster. There was no holy shit moment at all, in my opinion. Maybe for you, but from what I'm seeing and from this Jay Fonzarelli, from what his video showcased, we're going to talk about that right now. It really seems like that is the widespread feel on this. It was kind of lackluster. It was kind of meh. You know what I'm saying? So on Jay Fonzarelli's video, this is where I got the heads up on this. Is Sony has never deleted or unlisted previous live streams. And with this, their like to dislike ratio was so damn high. The comments were so negative. It appeared like Sony they screwed up and they don't know how to fix that. So they unlisted the video. They unlisted the live stream. They removed it. They wiped it away. You can't easily find this. And at first I was a little confused because I was like, well, wait a minute. I see it's on here. There's the English version. There's different region versions that are up, but actually they're shorter than what the live stream was. So in Jay Fonzarelli's video, he's talking about this fuckery that's going on with them removing it and then re-uploading the stream to try to combat the dislike ratio. I don't know how likely that is, but that is what it seems like has happened. But it kind of backfired because if that's what their actual plan was, and to me, this is just speculation. If that's what their actual plan was to re-upload the streams to get rid of the dislikes, it sure as shit didn't work because there's a ton of dislikes, a ton of negative comments on these videos for each region that are up. So that just backfired if that's what they were trying to do. Now, sure, nobody can prove that that's what Sony was trying to do, that they wanted to get rid of the live stream, repost it, and not have as many dislikes. I mean, does that work for anybody? Some people are saying, no, they did that to remove the wait time in the beginning, but Sony hasn't done that before. So that kind of strikes, things a little odd here, the thought on this. But then the other thing too, is if you have a live stream uploaded, you can edit it and remove the wait time. I've done that a few times. Most of the time, if my wait time on a live stream isn't too long, I'll just leave it. Just a little music playing, whatever. I know live streams kind of mess with the algorithm if you leave them up, and some people just unlist them. I just put them up. I don't really care unless I had a bunch of technical difficulties. Then I'll just delete that crap. But yeah, you can edit your live stream. Maybe Sony doesn't care about that, but maybe they just wanted to get it up clean. Because it does take some time to edit that out, but you could still leave it up live while it is editing out. It's just people will view what was originally uploaded from the live stream before the edit processes. So kind of weird. I don't know what to think on that. Why would Sony really care? If they're, do they take criticism well? I don't know. And that's what the one thing that Jay Fonzarelli was talking about is, they got to take their criticisms and really with this Sony State of Play, whatever the heck it was called, they didn't bring it, in my opinion. They didn't bring it in a lot of other people's opinion, showing the Iron Man game, a handful of other things, mostly VR stuff. I can't even remember half of the games because none of them appealed to me. And, I didn't see any of those wow moments like, holy crap, or like something from an amazing, third-party developer or anything crazy first party, nothing that we didn't already know about or nothing that was shocking. And sure, they can only go up from here. If they continue doing these, I don't know for sure how many times they're going to put something like this out, doing a Sony State of Play. It could be interesting. I'm fine with the length of it. A lot of people are like, dude, this is only 20 minutes. It really should have been like an hour or 45 minutes or whatever. To me, 20 minutes is fine, man. Short and sweet. Get in and out. Pump it out, let you breathe and just take a step back and decide how you feel on it. And this, it was like right away, like this was lame as balls, man. This did not bring it. This did not reinvigorate my passion for Sony. But hey, they still got plenty of chances, man. This isn't the end of the world. A lot of people are taking it far too serious. Maybe the tone of this video might seem that way. I'm just hoping that, hey, they don't use these things and hype them up like this for nothing in the future. Use it for, when you got something to say, but I guess at the same time, some people really do dig seeing stuff like this live streamed. So screw it. If they continue doing this and they just show whatever, hey, we got games, we're going to show it, I guess we'll have to just deal with it. But a lot of people do look forward to those E3 presents, them being there and stuff like that and seeing some amazing stuff. And if Sony's not going to be there, you really got to bring it on your own, medium, the way you're deciding to do it. And for this first one, did not happen. And there we go, guys. Just wanted to share my thoughts. Thought it was a little strange with the removal of the live stream. The dislike ratio, just crazy, astronomical, man. Just really nuts. But hey, really do appreciate you guys. I will catch y'all next time. We got some few other videos and some crazy stuff I want to talk about. I actually was going to record something else talking about something to do with Neo Geo. That's why I'm all set up here. But then I seen this come through and I was like, you know what? Let me comment on it. Why not? So I will catch you guys next time. Peace out. Bye-bye. And boom. Bye.